I might say things that you might get a little, offended by, but trust me, I'm telling you because it's nothing but love. I got nothing but love for you, and I say it like I said, I say it like it is. And sometimes you just gotta hear that. So, but a lot of you are not on my team, so I'll be really nice. This row, however, is all my needs. So I have been in the business for, it'll be coming up on 4 years. And when I actually was introduced to the company, I had just opened my own consignment store. We live down in Sumner, Ording area, down by Philip in Tacoma. So for me, like I was married, I have 4 kids, I had a house, I had a car, and now I had this business. And I was already living kind of like the all-American dream. I wasn't looking for anything. Right before I had my grand opening, I got a phone call from a gal who used to do like this jean and purse business. So she would actually go to people's homes and sell them like these knockoff jeans and purses. So she called and said, hey, I have all these jeans and purses that I can't sell anymore because the economy kind of took a dive, and now I have all of this product and no one is buying none of it. Do you want it for your store? And I said, abso-freaking-lutely. So she came in, we talked, went through her stuff, and she goes, yeah, so I'm not doing it anymore, but I started doing this other business, and it's this wrap, and you can tighten, tone, and firm, and you could like lose pant size and all this stuff, and you should sell it here in your store. And I'm thinking, first of all, who's with me on this one? Right, if it worked, why haven't I heard about it? Why isn't it on the news? I'm thinking like breaking news, right? Like, oh my gosh, guess what, ladies? There's a wrap, and it'll tighten, tone, and firm, and you're gonna lose a pant size, maybe. So I was a total skeptic. And she says, well, you can sell them here. And I'm thinking, I'm not going to do that. Like, I felt like I had this reputation to uphold in my town, as a new owner and part of the community. And so she says, yeah, you should sell them. And, oh, well, since you're not going to sell them, maybe you could have a party. And I was like, oh, God, it's one of those. Right? You showed me on that, too. I had done other party plans in the past. And I was never really super successful. I was kind of successful in one, but I never was at the top of my game. I never had, I was never making lots and lots and lots of money doing that. So I instantly was like, no, I'm out. I don't want to do that, but thanks for coming. And she let it go. I was a no, and she let it go. She didn't hound me, she didn't push me, she didn't message me, nothing. So I had my grand opening. About a week later, I was invited to some girlfriend's house, and I said, man, this crazy lady walked in my store, she's telling me about this wrap that's going to do all of this stuff. And they all go, oh my God, you should totally have a party. And I'm going, I don't want to have a party. And I said, okay, fine, I'll have a party, but you have to promise that you're going to show up. And if you don't show up, I'm going to come over and I'm going to get you. And then I'm going to make you show up, because I didn't want to be like that loser that like cleaned my house and like bought all this water. Right, and then water. That's all we serve, just water. No donuts, no brownies, don't make anything fancy. I was actually super surprised. So I made an event on Facebook, and I said, hey, come try this wrap. And all I got questions was, can I bring my mom? Can I bring my sister? How blah, 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 blah. And I was going, oh my gosh, like there's a need for this product, and there's like this true interest. So I saw these people's results coming out. I'm going, no way, no way. And then there's my results, and I'm like, oh. So I bring it up to my husband, because here's my train of thought, right? And tell me if you can guess what color I am, the color training. Oh my gosh, yes, I have a product that people want, and they're gonna come to my store, and then guess what? Then they're gonna buy all the shoes, and they're gonna buy all the purses, and I'm gonna be rich. And they're gonna get it from me, and they're not gonna get it from her. So my store is actually going to become more successful because I'm selling wraps. It's just going to get them in the door. So here I am going, yeah, that's a lot of money. Woo! Meanwhile, you're trying to sign up, right? I'm like, all right. Hey, babe, come ahead. My husband, I swear to God, I look over and he's looking at me like, if I could die, like drop dead where I was, he's like, I swear, don't do that. Well, that's very unlike my husband. He's very supportive. I can shake my head and be like, oh, that's beautiful. He's very supportive. He doesn't care what I do. But he goes like this. He goes, you're not taking $99 out of our bank account. You're gonna have to get it from somewhere else. And I'm going, what? So I go over and go, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong? I'm whispering because here's this girl standing in my kitchen, and here's my friend, and she's signing up as a distributor as we speak. And I'm going, no, you're gonna get it from me, damn it. You're not gonna get it from them. So he goes, it's a scam. I Googled it. I go, ah, crap. Great. It's a scam. I Googled it. And I'm going, oh, of course you did. He goes, you cannot lose fat cells. And I go, I know that, but I don't know what I just saw walk out of my bathroom and all of these results. He goes, but people go up and down in size all day, every day. And I'm going, I know that too. Like, it didn't make any sense to me how it happened. And I didn't ask her how it happened. I wasn't like, okay, what's in it? What's going on? How does it work? I need to know right now. All I knew was like, heck yeah, this is gonna make me some money. So I said, okay, fine, I'm not gonna go get what you want. I will wait, and then we're gonna see how it goes. I woke up the next morning, and I about passed out. Holy crap, are you kidding me? Like, I was down, like down. Then I waited another day, and I was down some more. And then the third day, I was down some more. And I texted him because he was already at work, and I go, what do you think of that? And he goes, well, I guess it works. And I go, dude, they didn't name it, it doesn't work. Right? So I scraped up the $99 from my till, no joke. And this was in October of 2011. And that was it. I started posting on Facebook. Now keep in mind, what she had done was very duplicatable for me. And that's really what it comes down into this business, is everything has to be simple. And I'll tell you, everything that we do is simple. Don't mistake simple for easy. It's not easy. Right? Will you admit that like this, there's some struggles. The struggle is real, guys. It's not easy, but it's simple. The idea is very simple. Once you know all the little nitty-gritty tricks. And that's some of the stuff that I want to teach you. Now, my success comes because I started posting on Facebook. And keep in mind, almost 4 years ago, we could actually post inch loss. I mean, can you imagine how your business would blow up if you could post that? Holy moly, I just wrapped my best friend and she lost 8 inches. Everyone was like, what? What is that? I need some. Are you kidding me? All right, I gotta try it. But I didn't have any money. I had a store. It was a brand new store, so it's not like I was making money. And a lot of times store owners, I think when people have like this idea that they're gonna go, either gonna solicit a store to try to sign them up as a distributor, that they have all this money, and they don't. They have a lot of overhead, they gotta pay the bills. It's almost like having a second house, right? So I didn't have any money. So what I did, and this is one of the tricks, is you've gotta create a sense of urgency. I have wraps. I had not one. I got wraps. First come, first serve, but I can only hold it for you if you prepay. They're coming. I got wraps, they're coming. Trust me. I didn't even order them. But they'll be here. First come, first serve. So then what I did is anyone who was interested, I wrote their name on a list. Anyone who had paid me, I wrote their name on another list. I took their money, they PayPal'd me into my account, I took it, transferred it to my bank account, ordered my wraps. So now I had the money. And I did that for a while. Once I got my wraps in, hey Sue, how's it going? I got your wrap. Come down, come to the store, pick it up. Come to my store, get it, we're gonna buy some stuff. Come to my store. I'm gonna wrap you right here. And I did. That's how I started selling wraps. Here's the thing, you guys. You do not make a lot of money just selling wraps. Your profit is only maybe like $7, right? Once you calculate what you paid for them, plus your tax and shipping, and then divide it by what you're selling it for, it's not a lot of profit. So in my mind at the time, I'm gonna get rich selling wraps. Yeah, $7 at a time. Run. I started signing up people and I had no clue that they were signing up. I was like, my sister-in-law called. Hey, I wanna do this. I don't know. I have no clue what you're doing. She lives in Phoenix. I don't know what you're doing, but I think I want to do it too. Oh, okay. Well, now what do I do? No one ever told me to go sign distributors, but she wanted to do it. So what I did at that point was I reached out to my upline and I said, help, what am I doing? We're very dependent, but we're independent distributors, but we're very dependent on each other. And what I see happen in this business too often than not is people sign up like, I'm starting my own business. I got this. Shh, I'm gonna sell wraps. I'm gonna make $1 million selling wraps, $7 at a time. But what happens is you don't really necessarily go to sign distributors because you don't kind of know what's going on or how to work with them or what to tell them. So what do? We have to reach out and ask for help. Plain and simple. If you're feeling like, man, this team is, man, they're blowing it out of the water. Man, they're promoting. They're doing that, and they're doing that. And you're feeling like you're missing something, you are. You are missing something. Because again, it's very simple. That's not a good angle. No. Okay. So one of the things that we talk about in the business is, why did you sign up? Everybody signed up for a reason. Everybody did. Right? And it's really super easy to lose that. And I'll tell you, they say, find your why. And Pam says, you know what? Take some time and just start writing. Why do you want to be in this business? Does your why make you cry? And I tell you, I never really understood what that meant. And your why will change, so be prepared. So you're going to have to constantly be thinking, why am I here? Why am I still here? Because this is hard. Why am I still here? What are we doing? But you have to dig deeper than that. And I said something to you earlier, right? And I said, if you're not happy with the situation that you're in, you're not making money in the business, you're not sponsoring enough people, you're not signing loyal customers, it's time for you to get angry. Plain and simple. Get angry at your situation. I'm done. I'm fed up. It is time for me to get my butt in gear because I have little people depending on it. Or I have a mom who's in a nursing home that I need to take care of. Whatever your reason is, don't ever let that reason be your excuse not to do this business. I can't do it, I have kids. How many times that I don't have time? There's no obstacle that we cannot overcome. I have kids, perfect. I really got training because I really need to be trained. Most people just go, oh, it's training, I can't bring my kids. There's kids back there. We're a family business, y'all. Bring your kids, we love them. If they get loud, take them out, but we love them. Right? So we tell you all the time, follow the steps to success. And then we kind of show you what it is. And then you go, all right, well, now what? Okay, we signed 4 loyal customers. But did you know that it's more important to get 2? Why? Who's it important to? Your sponsor. It's important for your sponsor. That's why we tell you, go get your 4 loyal customers. Yeah, you can do it. Woo! Because we're going, I get $100. That's how you start making money. Right? It's that simple. It's that simple. So we're making money by signing up distributors and signing up loyal customers who are signing up distributors and signing up loyal customers who they're signing up distributors and signing up loyal customers. And that's where your paycheck comes in. But if you're not doing it right, then you're going to end up with 1,000 people on your top line. Right? There's a structure to this business. And I never have it in any other network marketing business. Who's done network marketing in the past? Well, I don't care what kind. Only a handful of you? Yeah. And did you ever really like, I get it. I know how to make some money in this business. Our business is very different. Very, very different than other ones. And I try to explain that to people, and I tell them all the time, I'm like, whatever you know of network marketing, get it out of your head, because that's not how we work. It's different. So I started signing up customers. I signed up some distributors. Then I'm thinking, man, you're spending money out of pocket. Do you know that you're spending money out of pocket on product that we carry? Who buys face wash other than It Works face wash? Be honest. For my daughter, right? You do. Here's the thing. So if you're going to run an auto shipment, I'm talking to you. If you're going to run an auto shipment, because that's the law. It is. I don't care. That's the law. There are exceptions to the law, and I'll explain that. But if you're running an auto shipment for 80 BV, and face wash is on it because you got to buy product, and you have to buy something, well, now you're double buying stuff. You bought here and you bought from Safeway or Walgreens or wherever you went. Look at the stuff that you're using in your everyday home. Stop spending money and start spending it on your own business. Why would you own a coffee shop and go buy coffee somewhere else?
Preach, sister. Thank you.
Why would you own a restaurant and eat at McDonald's? Why are you spending money in two different places? Now the trick for your auto shipment is what? It's 80. 80 is the law. I'm going to say it like 1,000 times. 80 is the law. Here's what happens if it's not 80. Say it's 150 to be commission qualified.
They don't know. There's a bunch of people here signed yesterday.
Woo!
Can you tell
Yeah,
about the volume? They don't understand what that means.
Okay. In order to be paid a commission check, which is a residual income that we get from our distributors and our loyal customers. This is not wrapped cash, okay? This is a paycheck from the company that will show up on a 1099 at the end of the year. You're a 1099 employee, okay? You're self-employed technically. In order to get paid that commission, you have to be commission qualified. You can actually be a distributor and not get commission qualified. You can sell as much product as you want, but if you're not commission qualified, they're not going to pay you. Okay? Now, in order to be commission qualified, you have to have an auto shipment. If you see it on Facebook, AS, not as, it's auto shipment. In order to be commission qualified, it's 80 BV. This is my tip. Leave it at only 80. Not 81, not 120, not 150, not 300. 80. That gets you commission qualified, that gets you a paycheck. Okay? The other option is 150 PBV. PBV stands for personal business volume. And what that is made up of, so your 150 is a couple different things. It's all of your loyal customers, okay? Your loyal customer orders a $54, or I'm sorry, a $59 box of wrap. It's only worth 54 points, or 54 volume. That 54 makes up that 150, or that 150 PBV, or whatever your PBV is. You can have 400 PBV. That's all your loyal customers. It's also your own personal orders. Okay? So, what happens if you are at 150 and you're like, sweet, I am now commission qualified. I'm going to turn my auto shipment off because I don't want to pay 80, right? And then you have a loyal customer that returns a box of wraps. And you didn't happen to notice. Guess who's not getting a paycheck? Yep. So, Kyler Pentecost. Does that name sound familiar? Pentecost? I don't know. Weird. Okay, Mark Pentecost is like our CEO, y'all. His son is a prime example. His own son didn't run an auto shipment, had somebody return something, and he missed out on a big check. A big check. His own son. Do you think Mark's like, hey son, you might want to turn your auto shipment on? No, he's like, dude, lesson learned. Sorry, buddy.
His check was what some people make in a year.
That's a lot of money. So it's the law. Don't ever take a chance with your business. First of all, you got to be a product of the product. You have to. How are you going to sell something? How are you going to say, go buy coffee at my coffee shop, but I don't buy coffee there. Why would anyone listen to you if you're not using your products? Now, I'm not saying you need to use every single product, right? But you do have to have some product knowledge. You know that YouTube, if you go to YouTube and you were to type in, say, relief and then Dr. Don, you're going to get a whole video of Dr. Don talking about relief. You don't have to read anything. You can actually sit and watch it. Same thing with all of our products. YouTube, it's amazing. Type it in. But we also have our e-suite training. You can go in there and learn all about the products. I'm not like that. I don't even read for crying out loud. So I love videos. I can watch videos for days. That I can learn from. So make sure that you have some sort of product training or product knowledge, but I will tell you, it's okay if you don't. I don't know, I mean, I know a lot about our products, but I don't know all the specific details and why our soy is better than that soy. That's not my gig. But what I will say, if someone was to ask me this question, and don't get flustered when people come at you, you know, and Nicole, that's a great question. Nicole, that's a great question. You know what? I'm gonna get back to you on that. That's it, guys. It doesn't have to be like, oh, well, I'm pretty sure, like, I think it has this and that. No, because then you look like an idiot. So just go, that's a really great question. I'll get back to you on that. Simple. Guess what? You just made it sound like you were gonna take care of them because we're the customer service business. It's super important to take care of your customers. Okay? So, ADBB is the law. I always recommend getting the products, and here's the cool thing too, is if you're at ADBB and you set it up for 2 boxes of wraps, that's 8 wraps. We're gonna go sell, that means I gotta sell 8 wraps, 25 bucks a piece. I paid, what, 120 something for them, something like that, 140? Still making, I'm profiting on my own auto shipment. So I spent 80. Well, I spent more than 80. But I'm making money on my wraps, so I'm now profiting from them. Does that make sense?
2 boxes of wrap is like $114 after tax and shipping.
Right.
And then you sell it. That just took care of your website, your auto shipment. It's like business insurance. You do not have to worry that you're going to get a check because you're going to.
Right.
Plus you get more.
And it's, you know, not a lot of people sell a lot of wraps. That's, let me plain and simple. You know, I don't say, you know, set it up. I don't want you to spend all this money on your auto shipment and then be like, well, I have 14 boxes of wraps. I'm not even kidding. I have a girl who's like, well, I want to re-sign back up, but I got like 80 boxes. So I don't really care about the BOGO right now. I'm going, are you freaking kidding me? Why do you have so many boxes of wraps? Like, at least use them, like, or something. But we have amazing other products. So in order for you to like really sell your business, having testimonies is huge, and having your own testimonies is even better. Nobody knows the product like you yourself. If you don't have a testimony, like there's products that I've never used. Esther Rhythm is the one I've never used. I'm just not there yet. So what I do is I'll get a testimony from somebody else, because people ask about it, and I just go, oh my gosh, you know, we have a product, it's called Esther Rhythm. Some of my friends have used it. I will get you all the information, but they rave about it. That's all I say. I don't have to go, well, I'm pretty sure it has this, it has that, and well, I've never really used it, so I don't know. It's all about how you are talking about your business, the excitement that you share, the urgency that you have. Changes everything. Who's been in the business for a while and is not where you want to be? Raise your hand. What is your rank? No, right behind you, sorry. Executive. How long have you been in the business? Okay. So, do you work outside the home? Do you go to like groups, people that you run into ever? Well, it's time for you to join some groups. I talk about that, and you've probably heard me talk about that.
No, yeah.
I did actually talk about it the last Monday meetup.
Yeah.
Do you work outside the home? Okay, I'm going to use you as an example. What rank are you?
I'm a distributor.
And how long have you been in the business? A couple months. And so people come to you at work, I'm sure, or you know, maybe your cousin, whoever, and they go, "Hey, Crystal, how's that rap business going? How's that rap business going?"
Horrible.
Get up here, right here, right now. Hey, Crystal, how's that rap business going?
Horrible.
Really? Oh, that's fine.
Nobody's buying.
Okay. Have you? Now this is me talking, not your coworker. Have you made friends in this business?
Yes.
Do you have fun when you come in? Okay. Now let's try it a little bit different. Ask me how my business is going.
How's your business?
It's amazing. I have so much fun, and I have met so many awesome people. Now, did I tell you that I was not selling a lot of wraps and it was horrible? So whose team do you want to join, mine or yours? Thank you. I'm not saying lie to them. And people go all the time, well, what do I say when they want to know how much money I make? Because I'm not making any money. I go, you show them the average income chart. And when they go, well, how much money do you make? You go, well, this is what I'm working towards. Woo! And show them the diamond check. Show them the ruby check. I don't really care. Trust me, that ruby check, that's $5.99 average a month, or whatever the yearly thing is. See, I'm not agreeing. I don't remember that. I know it's $5.99 because it's been like forever. But that is something that people want. That if you ask any ambassador, any presidential, most of us will say, man, extra $5.99 is what I signed up for. I wanted like a little bit of extra money. I wanted to have the products available, and that was it. Then when they finally got how to run it as a business, by what? By setting up your auto shipment at just 80 BV, not spending money on shampoo, or not shampoo, but face wash and toner and blah, blah, blah from Walgreens, but getting it from yourself because you're a product of the product and you're sponsored by yourself. Look like a team, right? Your team. Well, guess what? I'm going to go buy it from me because I kind of get paid, or I'm going to go and give money to somebody else. That just doesn't make any sense to me. You just have to be smart in the way that you're running your business. So when people approach you and you're saying, yeah, it's going. It's not as awesome as I want it to be. I'm not going to join your team. Sorry. Because I want to join a team that's just like, oh my gosh, it's awesome. We're having so much fun. Man, I went to this training. I met some awesome people. I met this girl, Trish. She's amazing. But do you see what I mean? Like, it really is about your personality. And even if you're not, I always say fake it till you make it, you know? When you act like a leader, if you want to be a leader, you better act like a leader. You do not need my permission. You do not need corporate's permission. You do not need your sponsor's permission to train someone. Because guess what? When I call my new person that I enrolled, I'm training them, aren't I? So why don't you invite them for coffee, and then invite someone else, and then invite someone else? You know, when I started, we had nothing here. Nobody down south. We had nobody here, actually, in this whole entire state. Rhonda Hartman, which is all of our upline, should be, technically, is our ambassador upline. She's not my sponsor, but she lives in Georgia. She wasn't doing training. She wasn't doing coffee and crunches. She wasn't doing anything. It was honestly a couple of us that had gotten together, and we were like, you know what? This is fun. We should totally hang out. And we did. We hung out, and then we talked about the business. Because I realized when you hang out with people in the business, it's kind of what you talk about. Honestly, those are my only friends now. That's really sad. But they knew that this was shit too. I don't even care anymore. Because my rap people were awesome. I'd rather hang out with you guys any day. But my point is it's okay for you. Don't wait for me. I'm glad Joy didn't wait to start training up here. You guys needed this. She didn't have to start it. You could have started it. You could have started it. You know what I mean? But I will tell you, that doesn't mean go and start it by yourself now. We're better together, y'all. We work better together. Sarah is not on Joy's team. They're completely different legs. Sarah is a double diamond on my team. Joy's not on my team. But we're here because we're better together. And here's the thing. I could say something to you, and you're just like, huh, great, okay, cool. And then Sarah says the exact same thing, and you're like, yes, all right, let's do it. And I'm going, are you freaking? I just said that.
Can I say something? Going off what you just said?
Yes.
In your packet, open it up. There is a list I typed out called Your First 60 Days and It Works. I don't care if you've been in for 5 years. I have not. I've only been in for 6 months. You need to do it, and if there's stuff on there that you haven't done it, pretend like you're dumb and start from the beginning and just go through it. What she just said, how someone could say something and then a different leader could say it and you just totally connect with that personality. There's a list of leaders on there. I want you to go follow them on Facebook, and I want you to like add them as a friend, but click follow because you want them in your newsfeed, and add all of them. And the reason why is like you want to copy cats, right? But you want to copy the right cat. And they're all different personalities. They're all on different sideline teams, and they're all pretty far up there, and they all have a different way of doing it. So you could connect with one leader, whereas that leader like doesn't mean anything to me. But they're all really, really good. So there's a list on there. Go add them. And then there's other stuff in there that you can look at. When she refers to steps to success, if you're brand new, there's one in the packet. If she refers to hundreds list, there's one in the packet. If she refers to the auto ship, there's info about that in your packet. So I forgot to tell you, sorry. But
Perfect. So, questions over anything that I've just mentioned, or does anyone have anything they want to add? So I know that you all are full of great ideas and have lots to say. Well, anything? No? Anything? No? Yes, please.
Your sense of urgency. You said,
Yeah.
I have reps, but you only had one, but you said something, and I didn't get the whole sentence.
I didn't have any.
You didn't have any.
No, I had zero, like nothing. It was really funny because in the beginning, it was almost like I felt like a drug dealer. Like I was literally like, do you guys feel like drug dealers? Like you'd be like, all right, I'm in the parking lot. And you roll up in your car and you like roll the window down and you're like, thanks. And they're like, thanks. And you just keep driving and you're like, oh my God, did we just like do a deal? Yeah. So what I would say, that I would post on Facebook, and here's the thing with Facebook, you guys. It's changed a lot. Again, we talked about algorithms a little bit, and I hate it now. I honestly, and I know you guys are going to be really super pissed at me when I say this, I got to presidential in 6 months, and I only did 2 parties. That's it. I did it on Facebook. Don't be mad. Okay? It was all about connecting with people, what I was posting, and literally teaching the people that I brought on to do exactly what I was doing. Those are the steps to success. So what I would say was, I have reps coming, but I can only hold them if you prepay for them. First come, first serve. You know, there's another post that I did recently when I was like, I got my reps in, but I only got 8. Who wants them? And then I would not sell one. I'd be like, I only got 7. Haha, so I lied. I only got 6. Like, I don't care why. They don't know if you're lying or not. You're creating a sense of urgency. Get it? You know, you see all of these people that post like they'll be like $50, woo! I just sold $50. I'm like, yeah, right, whatever. Maybe they did, but a lot of times they didn't. I mean, who knows? I'm so excited. I got a new distributor on my team. We're blowing it up. Maybe, might not have. I don't care. It's a top Exactly. You are creating a sense of urgency. You know why? Because people want what we have. They want freedom. They want to be inspired. They want the happy energy. You know, it's kind of like what I said about her, you know, about her business. How is it? Horrible. Oh, God. I don't care about your baby daddy drama mama on Facebook. I don't want to hear it. Yes?
Okay, what if you sign up a loyal customer? That loyal customer wants to become a distributor.
Yeah.
How does that
What's your
work?
question? How does it work?
What's your question? How does it work? Like, do you lose PDD or?
Yes, but you're gaining GD? Okay, so this is how it works. So here's what happens. Now we're going to get like super nitty gritty, okay? So I sign up Sarah as my loyal customer. And does anyone know what an FSB is? Not my leaders.
Oh, my bad.
You're fine. You're not my leaders, okay. Your FSB, and I like to give you guys like the short things because when you're on Facebook and you're like, what the hell are they talking about? It's fast start bonus, okay? So say I had a distributor on my team, I just signed her, and I want to get my fast start bonus, which is $100 to me, because I'm her sponsor, when she gets her first 2 loyal customers in 30 days. So my first thing that I tell her to do is, welcome to the team. I'm so glad you're here. I added to our Facebook boards. Here's your goal. I need you, and you have 30 days to get 4 loyal customers. You signed up to be a distributor for a reason, because I know you have people who want wraps, so go get those 4 loyal customers. And what you're going to get, woo, you're going to get 120 in free product. Now you can do whatever you want with that 120 in free product. You can buy 2 boxes of wraps, sell them and make some cash. You can get product for yourself because you need to have your testimonies. Up to you. It's your business. I just tell them their options. So they went and got 1 loyal customer. And Their 30 days is coming. Now, when I was at my store, I kept a big desktop calendar. So say I signed Sarah as my distributor, and what I would do is the day they signed is 1 day gone. I don't care if they sign up at 9 o'clock in the morning, that's day 1. So I would actually count 30 days. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I would count all the way to 30 because I'm not guessing, my math's not the best. So I'd write down Sarah's 30th day. So when I sign a loyal customer, and I'm going, oh, right, sweet, I can get $100. What's going on here? Who's my next distributor that their 30 days is coming up? And I would give it to the next person in line. So even if it wasn't Sarah, say I had someone else and their 30 days was before hers, my goal is to make as much money as possible. Okay?
Not the rank.
Yes.
How pushy do you have to be?
It depends. You have to get a feel for people. You know what I mean? You can push people away. Here's the thing. You don't want to push people to your business. You want to pull them to your business. It's just a matter of how you do it. Okay? I know my limits. I know my boundaries with some people. You know what I mean? And like I said, if it's a friend of mine. Okay, hold on. I'm going to get to those questions, but I want to finish answering his. So what I would do is, again, I want to make as much money as I need, or not as I need, but I'm going to make as much money as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move my new loyal customer to Sarah because she's the next one for her 30 days. Now, to move a loyal customer, you're going to go into your eSuite, okay? What I do is, easy is to click on, under your reports, you're going to click on the reports tab. You're going to get options for some like drop-down boxes, right, on what different reports we want to run. And I'm going to click on personally enrolled. That right there is going to show you, and then click on 48 hours because it'll show you who you sponsored within 48 hours. When that person's name is there, what I do is now go all the way over to the side. Okay, so we're looking like this, all the way over to the side, and you're going to push another drop-down box, and it's going to say move or email. So I'm going to click on move, and then another. It's super simple. I make it sound like, oh my God, that's so much, but it's not. It's super simple. Click on move. It's going to ask you, who do you want to move it to? So I'm going to either type in Sarah's ID number or I'm going to type in her name, and then it's going to say verify, and then it's going to go, yes, you can move it to that person. They're an active distributor. With loyal customers, what happens is, anytime you move a loyal customer, you give up your enroller bonus, which is an additional 5%. Does that make sense? Okay, so if Sarah was on my top line, the way that the compensation plan works is as a distributor, you get paid 10% of their volume and then 10% on the people that they sign up in their loyal customers volume, whatever's on that line. So I'm still gonna get 10% on my loyal customer, but she's gonna pick up the additional 5% because now she's the enroller. Does that make sense? Now, what happens is, say that person wants to upgrade to a distributor within their 3-month commitment. They're stuck under her. Or they pay the $50 and they cancel, and then they re-sign back up as a distributor on your team. So I always say, be very smart, and it's very strategic. You want to make sure that you're looking, is it going to make sense? Like, do I want Sarah? Am I going to need Sarah in my organization to sign distributors and everything? Because if I move a loyal, I'm taking that risk that they're going to sign up as a distributor. So just make that for yourself. And I can't make that. I can't tell you what the right answer is. Does that make sense?
I say $50.
Yeah.
Can I say something? Usually what I tell them is just what you just said, and I say, hey, I'm glad you asked that question. This is a great, kind of nitty-gritty learning experience for you, even though you haven't signed up yet. Let's get you going on Satfighters and finish out your other 2 months, because otherwise I can't move you. And then I get into it with them. I've never had anyone have a problem, and I've never paid the $50.
What Sarah just said, here's what I'm going to say. I want that 5% enroller bonus. Perfect. You willing to pay the $50?
Yeah.
Cancel. Pay the $50 and cancel.
You could do that too.
And then go ahead and re-sign back up. And then you're going to place them, you can place them in your organization where you need them. And we move distributors just like we move loyal customers. Same report. Go to your reports, Click on that, make sure the last 48 hours shows up, and then move them. Okay? So you had a question, and then Luke had a question. Yeah.
So if a loyal customer wants to become a distributor, but they're going to stay underneath of you, do they still have to pay that $50 for not finishing out their 3 months?
Not if they're not moving.
They're not moving. So
No, they're just upgrading.
they just upgrade. Okay.
Yeah, but they do have to pay the $99 kit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Same question? Okay. Any other questions on moving? Now, you have 24 hours to move. Don't waste any time. 24 hours. Yep. Once you move them, you move them. Here's the thing with, we can, I don't know if I want to get necessarily into charting for this second. Well, we're talking about LCs. Okay, LCs, there's another one, loyal customer. LCs, loyal customer, is, we all probably know, maybe actually some of you don't know, is when you sign up a loyal customer, their billing address and their shipping address must match. If it doesn't match, you've got to call corporate. I recommend that when you call corporate, or even before ever calling corporate, save it to your freaking contacts. Because I get really tired of the same question that's like, hey, does anyone have corporate's phone number? Does anyone have corporate's phone number? Does anyone have corporate's phone number? And you're like, oh my gosh, yes, just put it in your freaking phone. Save it to your phone like you would any other contact, because trust me, you're going to need to call them. Or go presidential and then you get a ban. Even better, you get your own customer service representative. I haven't called corporate in I don't even know how many years. They're amazing. They'll do anything. Okay. So they must match. You have to call customer service, or you have to create a ticket. If you don't know what a ticket is, it's a communication to corporate customer service via your eSuite, kind of like an email. This is what I'm going to say about tickets. Or, this is also what I'm going to say because I do get emails for people who want me to email my van to have them fix an issue. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. When you create a ticket, be very, very specific. Okay? It's going to say, what is this regarding? Like, it's going to be like, okay, well, and you have drop-down options. It's regarding loyal customer, whatever. And then, what's it about? Billing and shipping doesn't match. And then what we're going to do is we're going to input all of the information. But you have to give them every single piece of information. I say, give them too much information. I don't care if they don't need, their social security number. Freaking give it to them anyways. You never know, right? Give them whatever, like the CVS card number on the back. Like, I just figure, get it all done, because a lot of times when it comes to tickets, they're going to respond once and then that's it. Another tip on tickets, don't ever respond back.
Right.
Okay? If they didn't fix or answer you the way that you needed, create another ticket. And it's going to be regarding ticket number, and then you're going to explain it again. So this is what I did this, and then I sent a ticket, and the ticket number is, I would give them the ticket number again, and this is what didn't happen or what did happen. So can you help me out, whatever. Always do another ticket. So again, tickets in your eSuite is going to be under the support tab. So click on support, create a new ticket. Okay? Questions on tickets? No? Perfect. Nice. Yes?
I didn't write down the ticket number. Where do I find it at?
Under support, so if you already created a ticket number, you can go under the support tab again, and you can, I think it's, yes, close tickets, and then you're actually going to be able to see all the tickets that you've ever done.
You can read them too.
There was a glitch or something because nothing showed up when I clicked that. Maybe they're open still or something. I don't know. But I didn't see
Well, it would be there. I think you could see those too. It's going to show you open. Yeah, there's open tickets. They could create a new ticket, open ticket, close ticket.
Okay.
So, and if not, then just create another one.
Okay.
Were you gonna say something?
When I did one of my tickets for my loyal, I had put in the wrong email address, and I had just made a new ticket. I didn't know we had to do the numbers, but I just said regarding this customer, his email was wrong.
Yeah.
Can we fix it
Yeah.
as soon as possible?
And you don't, like I said, you don't have to refer to the old ticket number.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, that's what I
You
did
can-
though. I didn't know if that was like.
No, you can't.
They
That's fine.
responded real fast anyway.
And as long as, like I said, as long as they get it done. But if it's like a story, you know what I mean? Like, well, so-and-so was a distributor under so-and-so, and then they wanted to do this, and they wanted to, if it's a story,
Yeah.
don't rewrite the story. Just so,
No,
ticket,
I
just refer to
was
that ticket
really
number.
specific, and I just
Yeah.
said, if they need this email address, not this one, can we do it?
Yeah,
this
of course, yeah, and that's
Yeah.
really fine. Sorry,
And
yeah.
I'm gonna say too, a lot of people, I've had people submit tickets but not put the ID number of the people it's referring to. If you just use the name, and nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And if you missed your 24
That's what I'm
hour,
saying. You've got to, and you, I mean, give them
need
too
their
much
ID
information.
number.
Give them their ID number and their name. Because what's going to happen is they want to verify that the name that you have crop references the ID number. If you have one number wrong, then they pull up somebody else. And then, so just make sure that you have their ID number and their first and last name. And then the birthday of their firstborn child. Good, you guys got it as a joke. That was really funny. Okay. So that's tickets. That's a little bit of your support tab. Again, great way to communicate with corporate is through a ticket. Now, if you have a bigger issue and it needs to go to your presidential upline, BAM. BAM stands for Business Account Manager. When you go presidential, you get assigned to a BAM. And we can have direct contact with that person. Sometimes there's just things that doesn't get taken care of. This is the thing. Do a ticket first. My BAM, whoever's BAM, they don't want to see it unless you've done a ticket first. Okay? Always do a ticket and then email your presidential upline and just say, hey, this is the story, but always write out exactly what that story needs to be. This is the way that I do my tickets, and I've trained my leaders, and like, I'm not going to rewrite everything for you. I don't really know the story, so if you can say exactly, because I just copy and paste it to my BAM, it's just easier that way. So I recommend it. It's going to save your presidential upline a lot of time. So just make sure that you do a ticket first. If it doesn't get handled or it's still not right, email them, include the ticket number, and then give the backstory of what needs to happen. So that's just a little bit of information on that. We talked about keeping your auto shipment at only 80, and you might be going, okay, well, what I kind of need some more product because I'm having all these wrap parties. So I'm going to actually do my auto shipment for more than 80. Well, here's the thing. You don't get paid on your own auto shipment. I don't recommend it. This is what I recommend. If you have a downline, okay, run your auto shipment at only 80. But what I do is I will actually wait until the end of the month to order any more product. If I'm trying to promote or if someone's trying to promote and I need to move an order, because I can move loyal customers, I can move orders. Now, you're only allowed 5 moves per month. So I can move orders, I can move loyal customers, and I can move distributors.
5
Okay?
order moves.
5 orders.
Not customers.
Oh, I said customers, sorry.
No,
5
you said
orders, 5 moves, yeah, 5 orders, a lot of time orders. Okay, 5 orders you can only move a month, okay? So this is what I would do, is I would say, okay, I need a box of wraps, and I need some defining gel, and I'm gonna order that at the end of the month, and then I'm gonna look and see, okay, well what's going on in my downline that I can move that to. Now generally, I'm not gonna move it like way down here because I'm not gonna get paid on that. Again, I'm being smart and I want to make the most money for my business. So I'm going to move it. I actually move everything under my husband. Now we're getting double paid. So, but move it where it makes smart or where it makes sense for your business. Because again, everything we do is very strategic. Super strategic. So who wants to get into a little bit of charting then?
And people get confused too. You have to move it under a distributor. You cannot
Oh yeah, no, you can't move under a loyal. No.
You have
Okay.
to have a distributor and a downline.
Charting.
Can I say something super fast?
Yeah,
Because
please.
you said earlier I could say stuff. Okay. So, just PS though, if you're new, if you didn't catch that, you can move Infinity distributors and Infinity loyal customers. You only can move 5 personal orders. So say, there's 5 people, a couple lines down, and she'll get into charting if you don't know what I'm talking about, but that they all only need like 30 or 25 and you're about to earn a $20,000 bonus. This is totally what I did with my diamond, is I waited to place my personal order even though I really needed wraps. I totally called my girlfriend Christina and borrowed her wraps and then waited to place my personal order until the end of the month. And on the very last day of the month, there were like 5 people who only needed 30, 50, 100. I had 5 moves, so I just placed my own personal order that I was gonna go get stuff for myself anyway. You know, we live off of Confiance and Greens. Like, I won't even stay married unless he takes it. And so, you know, we buy bulk of that anyway. I'm already gonna place that order. I'm just being strategic with that order. So what did I just do there? I broke it up where I needed my volume. Moved 30 in greens, moved 54 in wraps, moved 45 in binding gel, and then I hit diamond, and I got it. If I didn't do that, you know, of course you want to do it the right way. I only did it with a little bit, but see what she's saying? You only get the 5 moves, so just be strategic. And then you make back, that's like, I don't know the percentage, but you make back money when you do that. If you place a personal order, right, but if you place a personal order, you're just giving that money. Yeah, you get your discount, but you just give that money to It Works, right? So that's why she's saying only do your 80 BV. Anything after that, wait to move it so it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. So it helps maybe somebody promote or you promote, plus you're getting money back. So.
You got $20,000.
And I totally spent $150 to get it. But that's